Last year, when this Barbie fashion model doll collection number 3 came out, I was set not to buy it. You see, I have a preference list. As long as the doll can hit 4 points on that list, then the doll is highly regarded by me. Her face, though, is unique mold that I don't own. She does have curly hair. She does have deep brown skin. She has 12 points of articulation. And she has distinct attractive clothing. But I don't collect retro dolls, typically, and I explained why. Check out that video if you want more details. The doll ended up selling out, and I was surprised and I was upset. A later realization, though, that she was designed by Bill Greening made a sixth huge reason I should have bought her. She would have been the last black retro doll designed by Bill Greening released from Mattel. Maybe I should have bought her. The Barbie fashion model collection celebrates the glamorous sophistication and timeless elegance of fashion, often with a contemporary twist. Barbie Petticoat Perfection doll turns any occasion into a breathtaking runway moment. She wears a lovely pale blue taffeta off-the-shoulder cocktail dress, adorned with bows and shimmering rhinestone buttons. Layers of ruffled organza add fullness to the black petticoat and dress. Her hair is styled in a chic afro bun with delicate twists for an elegant contemporary look. Sparkling rhinestone, bow-shaped drop earrings, matching choker necklace, and opera-length black gloves are the perfect touch of bling and drama. Barbie embodies the effortless ease of haute couture style. This BFMC doll features a silkstone body and a vintage sculpt. So she ended up having a second release. I was surprised, but I figured I had a minute. There was no rush and my sense of FOMO was gone, though it quickly revived when she went on sale. I was so excited because when I went to buy her, she officially had 7 reasons to buy her now. She was also under $50. She cost me $51, including tax and shipping. What a steal. The 2 dolls that I said met on both went to a better price. Well, there were some that I rushed in on that I saw later at a better price too. So I think I've learned my lesson on the more expensive dolls. Okay, let me go ahead and state my first impressions. I am still not really a huge fan of the retro face, and her dress is kind of anticipated. I like the organza double ruffled petticoat. The taffeta dress is cute. I actually thought it was going to be more of a cotton, stiffer fabric, but that's fine. I'm not a huge fan of the gloves, and the shoes are cute. I'm going to take her out of the box. She has her little necklace here and her bow earrings to match. She looks just very serious. I just feel like her pupils are so small. There's a high chance I might try to touch her eyes. We'll see. Alright, but I don't know if you noticed, the 65th anniversary doll is out. And she's one of the reasons, another reason why I did not get her, because I feel like she's the modern version of that doll. Same type of hair, same skin color. She was not articulated though. She is articulated now. She's on a Poppy Parker Nubian body. And as you saw, maybe, I don't know if you saw my short, I had made a little dress that to me was reflected of the style. I did use cotton for the fabric, but mine is two-sided, so you can flip it inside out. And it has the same kind of heart shape at the top. And then mine has separate slip-on sleeves that are reversible. And then I have a ribbon skirt underneath that's giving the body. I did not do the bows because the reason I didn't do the bows is because, do you remember Disney's Cinderella, the very first one, where she made her own dress from scratch and she put these huge freaking bows at the bottom of her dress? That's what it reminded me of. And then the ultimate magic seamstress, her fairy godmother, came along and was like, oh no, honey. Bam! It gave her this huge organza filled gold. Is it gold? It was definitely organza filled dress. Didn't have any of the sort of weird gaudy bows. I'm not saying that that's not cute, but that's what it reminds me of. So some other positives. Her head is not tacked into the box. Okay. And there are actual ribbons tying her down like you would get with an Integrity doll. Instead of plastic, there's just this one plastic piece going around her neck here. I don't know if you can see that. See the plastic that's here? But if you see in the back, it just has this one flap of plastic. Everything else is ribbons. And I wish Barbie would do this with all their $100 dolls, but they don't. Guys, I finally got the ribbon out, and I want to say that I like this doll. First and foremost, let me just get this out. This is a heavy stand, and you know why? She is a heavy girl. Besides that, look at that. She comes with a crotch stand, my favorite type of stand. You know this one. Love this stand. Ribbon, I got it all out in one piece. You know, that's reusable for me. She's a heavy girl. She's like a nice action figure weight. She's got this extra ribbon right here that eventually I'm going to need to pull out. I got to get closer because I keep moving back towards the table. She is articulated, as you know, but she's articulated at the wrist, the elbow, obviously at the shoulders. Her head tilts up and down, left to right. Nice movement, too. She's articulated at the knee. But you know what, you guys? This is crazy because Barbie doesn't usually do this. I think she's got a chest pivot. That is very rare. So she's got snaps in the back here, but her dress is stitched down also. So I might have to go get a seam ripper. Hold on. Guys, I am always excited when there's a new doll. When I got the supermodel dolls or any other type of dolls, and I see that they've, you know, the differences with their bodies. This doll is, for me, I don't know, maybe there's somebody else out there. I don't, oh, can you still see it through the plastic? I gotta get all this plastic off. Hold on. You guys, she has a chest pivot. I mean, she has made to move, not made to move, Barbie extra articulation everywhere else. But she has a chest pivot, and she's a good sturdy doll. I like the heavier action weight figure dolls. If you have any action weight doll bodies, you know the weight I'm talking about. Impressive. And I know it's a Silkstone, so they are slightly heavier, but it's just something about it. So the tights are a nice stiff fabric with very little stretch to them. So they're more like see-through pants. She's wearing a little panty, little black panties. I had to get the dress off by pulling it over her head. You can see the pretty buttons and that there's a little see-through center right there to hide her cleavage. It's a nice dress. Am I going to make any negative comments? Oh, look, her toes are painted. Check out her fingernails. They are also painted a light pink. Okay, so the one negative I have thus far is that her petticoat does not have a opening on it. I cannot get it. It's going to be a struggle to get it off of her in this direction. You can already see there's a tear right there, which I don't remember doing, so I almost feel like it was already torn there. There's very little stretch to the elastic. Let's see if I can get her on. Now that I removed her panties and her tights, I might be able to get it over her hips. It's a struggle for sure. She has some markings on her behind, right there, and the back of her head, and a little bit of a gold imprint right here. The jewelry still, to me, feels like just a heavy-duty plastic with rhinestones pushed in it. It's not cold the way metal should be, so I do believe it's a heavy plastic. Her Earrings do pull out. And let's go ahead and finish checking out her hair. Okay, so her hair. Let's discuss it. Her hair is not the same quality as the 65th anniversary hair. Her hair is kind of like, I don't know how to explain it. It's very smooth, easy to fluff. It doesn't be how it's not really stuck to each other. They're all separate pieces like a nylon. She's got fantastic hair. So I'm definitely going to have to keep the netting. Her hair is similar to, I believe this is 2021 Holiday Barbie. And if you see her hair, when you go to fluff it, how it really bound together. And actually, I'm lying. I'll put the net back on her hair. Her hair is fine too. I took the net off of her hair. Do you see how it's all just at the ends? It's all connected. They're not like separate, so that her hair seems like it would be easily tangled, which, I mean, if you're black, and it's pretty typical. It happens, okay? It happens, especially on a bad hair day, but you put a lot of chemicals and stuff in your hair so that it doesn't overly bind and that it's at least separate and semi-manageable, unless you have really tight curls like a maybe an afro, because I still think if you have different textures, your afro is still different. But I know when my hair froze, it's like this. So I ain't capping on anybody but myself when I say that when my hair froze, it ends up binding and curling on each other to where it will be hard to manage. And most of these dolls, their curls stay pretty separate. I mean, you can see the ends of every single curl in her hair. Whereas hers, I'm zooming in really close and you can see how bound together a lot of the pieces are. So, not the best quality hair. I'm definitely going to keep her hair in a net. That is for sure. Though I actually keep the other girl's hair in a net too, the 2021 doll. Even though her hair is actually not that bad in comparison to this fashion model number 3. Okay, I went ahead and fixed her eyes to be the way I want them to be, with more iris. So she looks a little bit better to me. Wonder if I should add a little bit more iris to the right eye. Let me check. Okay, there we go. I think this looks better as far as her eyes goes. And I'm just going to go ahead and put her clothes back on and she'll be all good. So in closing, I want to say that I like the doll. I'm glad I got her. I always glad when I don't have to pay the full original price. I believe that she is worth $100 as a retro doll. If you're a retro doll collector and you paid $100, I think she's worth it. And I'm not even a retro doll collector, but she is really rare as a Silkstone doll from Mattel that's fully articulated, and she has a chest pivot. That's so unique. She's also the last black retro doll that is designed by Bill Greening. Her jewelry is spectacular. Her outfit is really well done. Her tights have a nice shimmer. They're not stretchy tight, so it's still nice. I would prefer if her hair was the same quality as many of the other curly haired girls. If I was to nitpick and complain about anything regarding the doll, is really, I don't like Barbie gloves. So they could have not done that. I just don't like doll gloves because they look like mittens to me, and it's just what it is because they're so tiny and the way their hands are, right? So that is one thing. I could have, instead of gloves, a nice little satin black purse to me would have been nicer. And the other nitpicky things that I'm going to say are about the back of the box. Some of them are positive. I would like to say that I really appreciated the writer discussing the fabric that was used, the layers of ruffled organza and the blue taffeta off the shoulder, the sparkling rhinestones. I really enjoyed them describing the dress. What I didn't like is that they said that her hair was styled in a chic afro bun. This is not a bun. Okay. A bun is a very particular type of hairstyle. When you have curly hair and you pull your hair back, if you have straight hair, you just call it a ponytail. That's what this is. This is just a ponytail. And I don't know why that kind of irritated me. I just feel like just because it's black hair, you don't have to throw in things. If you don't have any knowledge on black hair, ask a black person, okay? Her hair is completely straight in the front. How is that an afro? And in the back, it's not a bun. It's just pulled back. Like she sleeked her hair back and put it in a ponytail, but she just has curly hair. That's it. Sorry, I don't know why that was such a huge pet peeve. All right. So, otherwise, the doll is great. Oops. The other thing is that the stand is a little too tall. She is floating. And I wish that her feet were actually touching the bottom of the stand. And for some reason, mine is not locking completely down. It's just sitting in there. So, I mean, I could glue it down if it was a super huge big deal. But like I said, it's just like nitpicky things that have absolutely nothing to do with me because I'm not keeping this box. I guess you could say that there's nothing special about this box. The artwork is cute though. I do like the artwork on the front of the box, but the box is just like a regular shoebox material, and that shoe's ribbon down. Love that. So otherwise, she's a great doll. I do like her. Thanks for playing dolls with me.
If you have any questions, feel free to leave a comment below. Thanks for playing dolls with me.